Today, we're going to be talking about this jacket, the Icon Overlord Prime Hero Jacket. Let's get into it. So I initially bought this jacket because I've been using textile for a long time, and I figured I wanted to upgrade to something that offered a little more protection for the streets. So this is what I got. Like I said, it's the Icon Overlord Prime Jacket, and I got it from sportbiketrackgear.com. I bought it and I was thinking that the leather jacket was going to be something that was going to be really constricting, not comfortable, really hot, things along those lines. But my opinion, as I started to wear it a lot more, has really changed. It is a more attack fit. It's a little more aggressive style than their laid back, comfortable textile jackets. But with that being said, the riding position on it, when you're actually riding, it feels really good. There's a lot of mobility with it based on the kind of materials that they use. So I've been pretty happy with it. It's also got a lot of good perforation in it. So it keeps you cool as long as you're moving. It moves a lot of air. And it's a pretty solid jacket. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the features that it has, and we'll take it from there.
Alright, so this is the black, red, and white model of this jacket. It comes in a few different color schemes. One's like a black and gray, and then there's also like a high-vis yellow, white, and black. So there's a few different options there. First off, let's start with the padding. So it's got two hard parts shoulder pads, which are CE rated, and then it's also got internal padding that goes from the shoulders down to the forearms. Obviously they would have that on both sides. The graphics really cool on this, which is one of the main reasons that I got it. It's got like a skull theme going there, but the overall design of it I think is really good. It's got, as you can see here, a lot of perforation throughout the jacket, so it's going to breathe really well compared to a lot of other jackets. So you got breathing here going on there, and then you've got this material, which is what lines the inside of the sleeve, and that material is like a really, it's not like a leather material, it's like a stretchy material. It's pretty flexible. That material also really breathes well, so you're going to be able to get a lot of airflow going. That's where most of my airflow comes from. So it's going to breathe really well because of that. And then, as you can see, perforation all the way down the side of the jacket, and it's going to be the same like that on both sides. If we flip it over, you've got the hard parts back protector there, which can be upgraded if it's something that you were wanting to do. And then you got you can see in the back here the elbow padding. So it's going to keep you safe, a lot safer than the textile stuff that I was using previously. And you've got a pretty cool color scheme that's going down the back as well. So let's get into the jacket. First off, there is a few outside zippers. There's going to be a zipper here and a zipper here. They're there, but I don't really use them because it is a more of a tight-fitting jacket. There is one zipper that I use, which is on the inside. So that's going to be this one. I use this one quite a bit. I put my phone in there, and that's where I run like headphones and stuff through. It's got a removable liner in it, which is it's just a chest liner, so it doesn't go all the way through the sleeves or anything like that. And then that can just zip in. I don't have it zipped in right now. This is just kind of to show you guys. So it's got that, which can come in and out. So that's definitely nice. And then you've also got some glamour, I guess you can say, on the inside of that. But and then if you move on over here to the arms, these zippers are actually pretty cool. So when you zip them all the way down and you flip them up, they actually lock themselves in place. So that way you don't have to worry about them coming unzipped while you're riding, because they lock in place. They're not going to move at all. So you just have to make sure you get it all the way down, flip it over, and now it's not going to move anywhere. So that's a cool feature. That way they can stay over your gloves or in your gloves or however you have your gloves set up. But overall, I mean, I really like this jacket. I'm glad I ended up buying it. It's actually been on my list for about the last year or so. So I finally just ended up and made the purchase. There's a few different models. Not based on color scheme. There's this one, like I said, is the Overlord Prime Hero Jacket, which runs you about $4.95 or so. And then there's also an Overlord here, or an Overlord Prime, which is about like $450, I believe. And then there's also just a regular Overlord jacket, which is more of the basic model, and that runs about $350. So that'll be able to help, you know, depending on how much you want to end up spending, that'll be able to help you with kind of deciding on what tier you want. And each of them have a little bit of a different design scheme, as well as the kind of padding that's throughout them. So overall, I'm really happy with it. It's actually a really comfortable jacket, not like I thought it would initially be. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Alright guys, so just to basically sum it all up, I love this jacket. It's got good perforation, it's got good solid protection in it. It looks really good, and it's a pretty decent price for as far as leather and high quality goes. So if you're kind of on the fence and thinking about whether, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Like I said, I was on the fence for about a year and I finally just pulled the trigger, and I cannot be happy with what I've got. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. But until next time guys, I will talk to you later!